Good morning. It is Thursday, May the 2nd. This is Captain Marty here. I'm going to talk a little fishing, and we had some good things to talk about. I'll be back to do just that in just a second.
Real. That's the first word that comes to mind when I think about Outland Seafood in Mans Harbor. Yeah, they're the first and last place you see coming to and leaving the Outer Banks on Highway 64 in Dare County, but they're also real when it comes to fresh local seafood. Troy Outland, real. Curtis and Josh, real. The indoor crab shedders, real. Stop by and see for yourself right next to White Shopping Center and check them out on social media. Outland Seafood in Mans Harbor, real.
Come and experience fishing for the whole family aboard the Crystal Dawn at Pirates Cove Marina in Manio. The Crystal Dawn is a roomy 65-foot headboat, fully equipped with the latest gear to give you the best fishing experience. Worried about getting seasick? Fear not. The Crystal Dawn stays in safer and shallower waters to lessen the likelihood of that happening. Half-day and private fishing trips are available. To find out more, go online to crystaldawnheadboat.com. The Crystal Dawn Headboat out of Pirates Cove. Fishing that is fun for all ages.
It seems like it's all about the offshore fishing, which is hot and cold. The species are going back and forth down in Hatteras. They've had a little bit of everything over the last few days. A few blue marlin bites down there, blackfin tuna, king mackerel, wahoo, very scattered yellowfin tuna, and some mahi or dolphin. I still like to call them dolphin, which is what they are. They're a dolphin fish. But they have had it good. Yesterday, the fishing turned really good for the yellowfin tuna fleet out of Oregon Inlet, where a lot of the boats were back to the dock by lunchtime with their boxes full of yellowfin tuna. That's more like it. That's what we're looking for. Some boats had good catches of mahi. It's kind of an either or type of thing. I didn't really hear much about a blue marlin bite yesterday, but over the last 3 days, there have been numerous blue marlins caught and released off Oregon Inlet. So the report out there, very, very good. Closer to shore, I didn't have anything. We still don't have like guys doing the ribbon fishing and king mackerel fishing, false albacore stuff so much at Oregon Inlet yet. But we do have the Hatteras fleet doing a lot of that inshore fishing. I think yesterday I reported about 101 big drum caught on the hookup, a charter boat out of Hatteras. 101 in like 3 hours, and these were all 42 to 50 inch drum. So there are roving schools of drum up and down the beaches, and we're seeing that reflected on the piers. A little bit of everything in the size ranges from puppy drum up to big drums, big drum on the surf or off a pier. We also have bluefish too, in good numbers. Bluefish averaging 4 to 6 pounds, occasionally an 8-pounder. We're not seeing the old-fashioned 15-pounders yet, but they're getting bigger and they're getting more plentiful. That's a very good sign. So got that going on. There's some other stuff in the surf, a few black drum, a few blowtoad still, and some sea mullet, and a good class of sea mullet. 1.5 pounds is not uncommon. That's a nice sea mullet, considered to be one of the best eating fish that we catch. So there is a lot of that kind of stuff going on. I'll be back in just a moment to tell you about what's going on back in the Sound and in our freshwater areas.
The desire for being on the water is what draws people to the Outer Banks. OBX Boat Company in Kill Devil Hills shares that desire with you. The only full-service, Yamaha authorized dealer on the beach, OBX Boat Company is committed to providing you the best possible boat ownership experience. Their carefully selected brands of center consoles and family-friendly pontoon boats are all powered by ultra-reliable Yamaha motors. They offer excellent financing options as well. To learn more and see their inventory, visit obxboatco.com.
In the freshwater areas, we have not much going on. A little bit of a crappie bite, very covert. People don't talk very much about it. You need to find them spawning on beds, and I don't blame them for not wanting to tell a lot of other people. As far as in the Sound goes, the Pamlico Sound especially, but all sounds, big, wide open body of water, and it's good fishing. There's speckled trout, puppy drum, sheephead, and bluefish primarily right now. Got all of that going on. So the puppy drum bite is good, but the real bite is on these bluefish. And the further south you go, the better that bite is. Back of Ocracoke, back of Hatteras, our inshore boats are getting out there and they're finding the puppy drum. They're finding finding the bluefish, and I mentioned they're finding big drum outside the inlet too. So all that is very, very good. The speckled trout bite, I'm not seeing a whole lot on that right now. Not as good as it was, and it's not as good as it's going to get. And we can only hope and pray that we have a speckled trout season like we had last year. So that's what's going on the fishing front. I appreciate you tuning in, and we'll keep you posted if anything changes, because keep in mind, we got a big surf fishing tournament coming up in Ocracoke this weekend. So we'll have a lot of fun with that, and we'll keep you posted. Have a great day.